The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of... And the shots! And it's a goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just the goalkeeper to be. And the shots! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Great chance! Zanetti clears it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's intervened well there. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Nicely intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that was very necessary.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a decent chance! Goal! Victoria! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Victoria get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too. Ernest. Mateus. Neymar. And it's Okazaki. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Mateus.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? Oh, just skips past his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. Okazaki. Oh, good. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Victoria head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Okazaki. Number 17,
So off we go once more.
Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 11.
This, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Played into space. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Love Rummenigge! You've got to be quick to recover this. Flings in across.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And they're quick to get it back. It's Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Vitinha. Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Rummenigge!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's on his way. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mohamed Salah. And he's had a hit. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So the fourth quarter of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Rijkaard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vitinha. Ernest. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Hernes, and it's made its way to him. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. Zanetti. Rijkaard. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, played right into... Goes for a shot! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
16 minutes is number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Victoria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rodri. Excelsior looking to pass their way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Searching pass he's played there. Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot. Brilliant from Beckenbauer. About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A header! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was up. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber.
Shot, surely! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Victoria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 10,
Rummenigge, that's a decent ball. Great space to solid goal! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
He's one-on-one! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He'll fancy himself from here.
substitution
That's
on the
such
field.
a good position too.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Coming on to replace him is number 2,
He's gone backward here. Decent chance! Goal! Victoria! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Victoria take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Played through into space. Pass is just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rummenigge is onto this. Chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Núñez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Adams. For Messi. And it's Fletcher. Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. Ernest. Victoria finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. It's had a shot! And it's there! A again in a trice, and they are soaring. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That pass isn't the best. Adams. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus.
There will be
That has
3
been
minutes
cut
added
short.
time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Azar. And we hit half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible
and
stuff.
Please join me in wishing a
Victoria
happy wedding
lead by
anniversary
3
for one of our
in a
fan
game
club members.
all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Rummenigge completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Zanetti gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Rummenigge. So a third of the match. Mohamed Salah! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Zanetti. Good ball, good. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now, can they get him away? Cafu. Oh, that's neat. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's definitely not his best. Howson. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, well measured. Look at the space there. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Has been indicated.
That looks a decent ball. Here's a player who has defined a generation. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Taken with style. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Zanetti. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, easy pickings there. Donnarumma. Bernardo Silva. Davids. And it's De Bruyne. Plays it out wide. And it's made its way to him. And it's been taken short. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. It's a sharp pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got full. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bernardo Silva. Cafu. Played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or...
Off the post! And they win it back again. And he's straight offside. Holland. And he's had it. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that time. They have every right to be. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Back into the middle. Nicely intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Played out to the right. And that's gone loose. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Ryerson. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Mateus.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rummenigge. And the shots! Goal! Victoria! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Victoria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rijkaard finds himself offside. And it's Dembele. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming. Mohamed Salah! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. Oh, that was never going to make it. Rice. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Victoria certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Victoria sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're already back up and running after half-time. Vitinha spots it and intercepts. Mateus, great vision. He played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. That's a delicate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vitinha. It's a lovely neat pass. And he's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that it's...
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Alexander-Arnold. Good work on the right flank here. No way through there. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. And it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 73 minutes,
We have got ourselves a game
number
here.
17.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Vitinha. That has been cut short. Neymar. Dembele. It's a searching pass. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. He gets big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Victoria close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Salah.
2 added minutes
Time
has been
added on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Ryerson. And that's that. Victoria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mohamed Salah. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Hibs have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks. So they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on them.
And a chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a nicely shaped ball. It's Dembele! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Mohamed! It's hit the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a cute ball. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Neatly clipped it. It's Neymar! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the man
Shoots! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vitinha. And he's managed to get... And the shot! Goal! Victoria! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Victoria get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Vitinha. Mateus. Gabriel. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's in a good... And he shoots! And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. All the way through. And the finish! And there's the end of the first half. Victoria come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we are back on the way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good read, needed to be. Donnarumma clears. Casillas chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. And Dyke gets it clear. Pedro Neto looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Neymar. He's tried one! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Threads one in. Neymar. He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Hibs appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rice. And here's Dembele. He's on. It's Neymar! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass.
Face to face. Goal! Goal! Victoria! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Victoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Very much into the last knockings. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. It's been slipped through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
There will be
And
5
that
minutes
really
added
is
time.
so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Mateus! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Play crossfield, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Zanetti.
Spread neatly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Neymar. Azar. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Neymar. Now it's Torres. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now, can they get him away? Vitinha. Caceres. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is lovely. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Flashes it across. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for a runner. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Xavi Alonso. And it's Azar. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Looking tidy in possession. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's gone backward here. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Here's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Victoria really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha, and they can counter here. Rummenigge, And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ernest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Adams. And it's Rijkaard. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh no, what has happened here? No way through there. Zanetti. Rummenigge. And here's Rijkaard. Hazard. And it's Fernando Torres. He has found the way through. Adams. Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Mohamed Salah. Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Caceres. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield.
He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Casillas. Victoria yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And back to the goalkeeper. Guardiola. Rummenigge. Mateus. Big chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Howson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
1 minute at a time.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Victoria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Neymar. Coming on the field is
And the second half gets underway.
Victoria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's got away. Danger averted for now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's intervened well there. Vitinha, Vittoria looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola. Team still separated by the game's only goal. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's Vitinha. And the through ball. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Delivered across, cleared without complication. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fiore. Over to the left. Good chance here. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Adams can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now they can break here. Vittoria can consider themselves just about safe now. He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, see, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
And the shots! That is decidedly lacking. Zanetti.
2 added minutes
Obviously
have
build
been
up. There's
indicated.
plenty of really nice passing. 2 minutes to be added on. Fiore. That has been cut short. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that is expertly dealt with. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
It's Salah! Ernest, looking to be a menace in the final third. And he thumps it clear. Mateus. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So it is still 0-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Right card! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ernest. Mateus. Mohamed Salah. Cleared without complication. Victoria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Vitinha. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's run loose here. This might spell danger. Let's a look and place it forward. He can run onto that. Oh, what has happened here? Lee Kang in. It's made its way to him. In by Rooney. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
There will be
Brutally.
1 minute added time.
And Mateus. Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 25, Lee Kangin, Coming on the field is number
Here's
11.
the start of the second half.
Victoria are probably feeling...
Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Is number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Victoria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard. That's an excellent interception. Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Bastoni does really well to win the ball back. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And he hits the net! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good! Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zanetti.
Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? He goes for a shot! Goal! Victoria! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Upamecano with a definite foul there. Looking for the run. It's a threatening ball. And he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Rooney clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Oh, that's delightful. Rummenigge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's in on goal. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Corner number 2 then.
Added minute has been
With
indicated.
his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up.
substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 19, Rijkaard. Number 21, Rooney. Coming on the field, number 18, Batistuta. Number 22, Gerrard. Number 13, Park Ji-sung.
That has been knocked clear. Looking to play him in. So what can they make of this? We are into overtime. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Victoria proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it.